we not finna do. I'm trying not to have y'all all up in my damn closet now. In my closet now. Let me get these cards. Now reach around the back of this hill. Reach around. We have changes coming. So we catch this on the playback, Booskies. Welcome. I'm Shawnee over here. I'm an intuitive girly and a life coach. It's all about, vision and purpose out this piece. Coach Shawnee. Just call me Shawnee, You know, I'm just a girl. Let me light my incense. Doom, 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 doom. Ah, let me get your orange ancestors. I had some fruit in my water, and baby, I feel light as a feather. It's good to eat some fruit, like drink some infused water or hot herbal tea after you've eaten your food. I like to do like a green tea or something like after I've eaten, and or like little situation. You know what I'm saying? I should go live on TikTok. So we gonna do some announcements. I feel like I need to put this little situation. Shit. I guess we got a situation. Ship. We got a situation. Ship. Palo Santo for that ass. Um, for the haters. For the Cormics. Cause I be watching Magica. And she from the West Coast. I be thinking about West Coast stuff. Then I know a few people who I be talking to on the phone currently and on the West Coast. So Spirit is saying, girl, you a lone wolf. You ain't in no cliques. You ain't in no dude. You ain't with the crew. Ain't nobody messing with my clique. Your clique finna look different. You're a lone wolf. You're that lion in that jungle. On this channel, y'all gonna start to also see not just tarot messages, but my intuitive messages with no cards. You're gonna see messages with no cards. Oh my god. What is y'all gonna do? What is y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do if I ain't got no cards? Get the same message. Oh my god. Who'da thunk it? It's gonna be the same damn message without the cards. Look at that. I decided to move them off my Coach Shawnee page over here. Makes sense because I'm doing a intuitive message over there, tarot over here. Like we just gonna be about coaching and teaching and life on the go over there, vlogging and teaching through my real life. And the spirit said, "Baby, you finna go places. You finna go places. I see. Shawty, you finna be out the fucking house. You don't worry about stopping getting them no damn message. Do that over there with the other stuff, but continue to do it by all means. Break every chain. You ain't stuck doing nothing no one way. You know this. You know too much. You've ascended. So y'all in this long wolf energy, I just saw the share it into real. So y'all in this long wolf energy, like your girl, and we've ascended. Ancestors, thank you so much for coming into this space and allowing me to channel these messages. Thank you for your protection daily, and especially as I go through these messages. Protect the collective and any karmics watching. Let confusion be their message. I say. All right, so let's clear space. I lit my. This is the root chakra. Get rid of that evil at the root, baby. Alhamdulillah. And let's bring in some good energy. Let's reset the atmosphere with some great energy. Okay. Inhale and hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold for 4. Then inhale for 4. Some of y'all ain't took a deep breath all day long. Y'all been out in these streets just congested with bad energy. Just bottling it up. Let's do a little room spray. We done burn stuff, spray stuff. Just we reset all the energy. My citrus. Come on now. Come on now. Citrus. Look who's back. Look who's back like he never left. Solar man, what's up? So, like I said, y'all finna get intuitive messages over here without the cards. And I'm gonna be adding some more onto this channel. If you want to really see my life, see me out and about, Coach Shani, the other channel, all that. Coach Shani. When I'm on my phone, this is like the background when I'm doing tarot on this channel. And when I'm at my desk, because I got a table here for tarot cards and my altar and everything. When I'm over there at my desk, you could see that in the background if I use my phone and my phone stand. But I've been doing it on my laptop lately. I like the convenience of just putting it on the laptop. But when I'm on TikTok, I got to use the phone. Right now, we just been focused on YouTube. So we finna pull some more messages. I know we saw a few cards earlier, like the High Priestess and the Fool. Like, baby, you don't move the hell on. They gonna have to come find you. I saw hiding, rise and pray. So Spirit, help me channel these messages. Let's do a good little long one because I got time today. Just looked at my watch. I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today. So we finna do a nice long one on here tonight. So settle in to welcome in this new energy and all the changes. We've changed the name over here. We're adding on to the content. All of the good things. All good things. Moving on in reverse. Blocked. Spirit God, Spirit Nam. I'll be like Spirit Nam. I'm so hood. Maybe in reverse. You don't need to rehearse. Transfer in reverse. You see, I was in church choir when I used to go to church. Luke said, all right. Okay, look. Consciousness. And then emotional. I'm emotional. And I can't let it go. Let it go. I'm trying to hold on to you. And mortgage. Somebody getting a house. Congratulations, Booski. Somebody about to get a house. You can get that mortgage payment too. It ain't no joke. I've paid a mortgage before for years. In my 20s, baby. I bought my first house in my 20s. My baby said he wanted a backyard, and I got my baby a backyard. He's bringing me pennies. My 24-year-old was 4, and he used to bring me pennies. This is before I married my second child's dad. He used to bring me pennies like, Mom, here so we can get a backyard. I'd be like, oh, this baby brought me some money. And y'all, I didn't know. This story's gonna matter. I didn't know. And I even laid the cards out differently in the diamond pattern because I'm on this side of the table and I got to reach across with my left hand to access the cards just to have the laptop sitting up here. It's a card table. But everything's looking different now. Everything's laid out differently for you now. It's like change your perspective and change the angle and you will see things differently now. So when I was in the midst of buying a house, it's like I bought one out of ego, to be honest, and I was dating my ex-husband. Yes, I was dating my ex-husband at the time before we got married. I canceled the big wedding, and y'all don't ask me why I was being stupid. But I was, and we broke up. He had baby mama drama, and I switched the phone over to my other line because he was on my phone plan. So I switched his phone number over to a different phone I had at the house. Back in the day, we had Sprint. You do stuff like that. Change the number over to this phone. Here's the serial number. The IMEI or something. And I was waiting on that heifer to call that line. He didn't even know the phone had been switched. So the phone he got ain't got no number with it no more. His numbers and his calls going to this phone. She called. She called. I waited. I said it's nighttime. He probably gone to bed. She gonna call. And I knew it, y'all, because y'all know I'm psychic. And she called and she wanted me a good little blah 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 blah. And been over here and he been this. And I was like, yeah, when he was at my house, I get his whole paycheck. He just deposited in the bank account. I figured because he wasn't doing nothing for his daughter. I said, no, we was at the store buying her stuff together. So I know you're lying there. But she was jealous because of what he was doing for me. And then we were about to get married. He never tried to marry her. He had a kid with her. And so the thing what she said to me that got me in my ego that night, y'all, and I'm admitting this in public. I was in my 20s. I was being real stupid. But it led to something decent for me and my son. She said, she was like, he was like, it's a shame you got that good job and make all that money and you ain't even got no house. This motherfucker stayed with his friend in a spare bedroom and this bitch stay in her mama basement. At this moment, I was in my own luxury apartment out in the suburbs. Luxury apartment in the suburbs. They stay with other people in basements and second rooms. And I'm like, the audacity of those two in those living situations to talk about me like that, I still let it get to me. And I said, I'm a Scorpio and I'm also a Taurus. Bet. Oh, that's what you want to see? And I had no intentions on ever going back to this man, but apparently I did, or my child wouldn't be here. The second one. Y'all, why I go out and I walked across the parking lot at work one day. There was a PNC Bank or National City Bank before they turned to PNC. It was a National City Bank. And I walked over there one day and I said, I need to see if I qualify for a house. I ain't never thought about buying no fucking house. I was just happy to live in the suburbs, y'all, because I'm from the hood. I was just happy to stay in the suburbs and not stay in the county where all the black people live, where you get a decent place. But I was out there with them white folks. I was out there. I just started at corporate the year before. And so 2 years before I had started at corporate, 3 years before I had just graduated from college. These motherfuckers ain't did shit with their life and they stay with people. I'm doing great. And they sitting around talking about my living situation. And I let that light a little fire into me, just a little. Go run and tell that. Shawnee got a house. Y'all still staying with people. And so I was 26 when I purchased my first home on my own. No code, no mama, no daddy, no nothing. Shawnee got down payment and closing costs. Shawnee and me and my little 4-year-old son. And my little corporate job. You know what I'm saying? Just me. Single mama. So can't no baby daddy say credit, can't no ex-boyfriend, can't no parent, can't no family member say, can't nobody say they step forward to help me get no damn house. And it was a 3-bedroom ranch style house with a 1-car garage, huge yard, 1/4-acre lot, and a half circle garage driveway, full unfinished basement, side patio, side yard. Yeah, I did all right. My realtor was great. And so basically, y'all, I let them say, okay, I went and got my house. And here he come crawling back. My stupid ass let him come in. But we live and we learn. We listen and we don't judge out loud. Because everybody's thinking that was stupid. We do judge. That was dumb. I told you it was dumb though. So yeah, protect your daughters. Don't let these trifling mofos be up in her face. Let them know that she has a male presence in her life and he is not finna come play with her. Protect your daughters, your nieces, your little sisters. Don't let these men play in their face. The Knight of Pentacles, y'all. It was a low ball ass fucking offer. And I'm saying this mortgage. So the person who wasn't sure about you maybe was in reverse. This is about you alone wolf. And it's people who counted you out, wasn't sure about you in the beginning. That's why maybe is in reverse. Spirit said, fuck they maybes. You that deal. That maybe don't mean shit. That's why it's in reverse. It was standing on something if it was upright. So you was getting maybes, maybe not. So it's like maybe not in reverse. And maybe I won't be accepting this low ass offer. It's like people making you Knights of Pentacle offers and trying to act like they better than you. Three of Wands in reverse. Spirits like you went through all kind of heartache and heartbreak. Third, I just described that whole fucking situation before we pulled this card. The Moon card in reverse. The secrets finally had come out. I told y'all, I switched that phone line over. I knew that bitch was gonna call, and she did. And she did. But she said the best thing she could have ever said to me, you should have a house. He said, you should have a house by now. I was like, he ain't saying no shit like that about you. I don't know where that woman is in life right now. I don't give a damn. But this is my true life story, and I'm gonna fucking tell it. So transfer in reverse, closing out cycles. So it's like if you felt like you were stuck and you weren't moving, it's because you had to close out some cycles. But Spirit is showing me you finally did it. It's giving you finally did it, or the world card would have been in reverse. So for the time period that you felt stuck, it's like you needed to change your world. You needed to close out cycles. You need to change your mindset. You needed to outgrow this shit finally. This is a 20-year cycle we talking about, y'all. This is a 20-year cycle. So let that resonate for anybody who's watching this. Yes, you needed to find your balance. You needed to get stable. You need to find your spiritual and physical balance. You could have been like me and just work, and never tapped into your spirituality. Probably church and never tap into spirituality. Religion will have you thinking you close to God and don't even know God. So you needed to find some true spiritual balance. You were performing for the church. Anybody who's been a part of Christianity, when you leave the church is when you find God. I ain't gonna bullshit you not. You at church, you looking for Jesus. You looking for a man. You're gonna always feel like you're in strife or things come a certain way. You're gonna find ease and flow and a certain level of peace, and things are gonna come to you when you find God in you. When you finally find yourself. Okay. And then this is where true love was in reverse. You was not gonna, you kept dating and dating because this is like the spark of something new. It just never worked out. It was never working out. Dating was not working out because you needed to find your inner peace and close out cycles. And it's like you have no balance in your life. So every time you look for love or you meet somebody, it just wasn't working out. And that was the story of my life for years. So we got Luke out here. We're going to clarify that. Luke is starting off with the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse, which lets me know that you were not listening to divine wisdom. What's significant about the book of Luke? Luke, I am your father. What significant message is about the book of Luke in the Bible?
The book of Luke's central message is that Jesus is the Son of Man and Savior for all, offering grace and forgiveness. It emphasizes Jesus' mission to seek and save those who are lost, presented as a historical account.
So Luke is talking about being in your Jesus energy. But no, Luke is talking about the church. While you in the church, your spiritual discernment is cut off, like I just said. It seemed like your luck wasn't gonna never fucking change. And you just couldn't find your soulmate. It's like you was not hearing from God. Luke is about Jesus. And I can't make this shit up. Didn't I just tell y'all when you too Jesus focused, you lose your relationship with God? You can't do that. God is a jealous God. You can't serve nobody outside of you. You can't go worship a man that walked the earth. You can't do that. You got to go within and put this God first. You can't be sniffing up behind Jesus' ass. I don't care who told you to. You got to have some fucking discernment at some point. Take it how it resonates. Okay. Luck Luck be a lady tonight. Seven of Swords. Your luck has changed and you had to leave. You was willing to leave that shit behind. It's like I saw some shit that didn't work for me and I'm ready to release it. You were ready to release people, places, things, mindsets, ideas, whatever it took. Your luck changed the moment you let that shit go and left it in your past. When you saw this Jesus stuff wasn't working for me, I feel like I'm budgeting my tithes and like stressed out trying to pay the rest of my bills and find time as a single mom to serve at the church because the pastor gonna shame everybody who ain't working there for free outside of working at their regular job and being a single mom. The church doesn't help me as a single mom. They just expect me to show up and serve in their ministries. And then I got a limit on how long my son can stay in the child care while I'm working for y'all. Y'all just try to entertain him with PlayStations and stuff and candy. So I keep slaving. You see what I'm saying? That's the cycle I was in. This is my real life, y'all. And I know many of you can relate, or this wouldn't even be coming out in this message today. And so your look changed, baby. Your mindset changed. And here come that money. Now God can come into the picture in secret, in silence, in private. Now your abundance can roll in. When you opened up the spiritual pathways and you left the church and the Jesus and the worship and deities, men that walk the earth and putting them in between you and God, you replace God. Ain't no two thrones. And people say you need to look at it like Jesus is God and worship Jesus and don't just worship God no more. Go to Jesus first. Now you've replaced God, and they did it like with it's the same thing. So why can't I just worship God? Why gotta worship? Well, to give him reference for dying for you. Wasn't I already born free? Until I said otherwise? Judgment, baby. It was judgment day. You judged yourself. You searched your heart. You went within. That's how you got there, through judgment day. You faced judgment within. You said, I gotta change. This ain't the life I want. Some of you might have been like me in 2018. I cried out in my bedroom. I said, this ain't the life. I said, I'm tired of being a single mom. I'm tired of paying all these bills by myself. I'm tired of meeting people and dating and it never works out. I'm tired of stressed out at the job. I'm tired of this life. It's laid out right here. Consciousness, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse, which is that twin flame card. And then the Five of Swords upright, which is a problem. This is Houston, we have a problem. This is the problem right here. The reason why you were not emotionally stable and you felt congested when it came to love, people like you kind of mean. And it's like, you know you meant for a soulmate. It was because of this. Five of Swords. Swords are about consciousness. You had to wake up and be conscious of betrayals. You had to wake up and be conscious of betrayals. Or see that you're self-sabotaging by what you believe. You are closed off from love and from a divine union because you're closed off from your consciousness. And people don't want to accept that. You're the problem. It ain't nobody outside of you. And so that's why this lone wolf journey is important, and how the lone wolf made it to the top of the mountain is because you finally had to shift your thinking to get the life that you wanted to have. And so about this, you meant to inherit the land. You're meant to have the mortgage energy is generational wealth. You own some things. Generational wealth. You own some things. Spirit's like, I feel like shuffling these cards differently. For the last card is emotional. This is like the journey. So people say, oh, you up here, you always been okay. It's always been good for you. You be like, no, the hell it ain't. No, the heck it ain't. I see the Fool, the Chariot, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. I've seen the Nine of Swords before. So Spirit is saying this emotional card, you've made some, you at first it looked like, okay, you're a fool. But when they saw you in chariot energy and things started actually really moving, they saw you walk away, then they saw things move in a divine way. And that's when things really changed. You said, I'm not the way I used to think. I closed out the way I used to think. So you're not emotional anymore. You're not in your feelings. You're not in your head. People, you closed out those cycles. And people was like, they thought it was an emotional thing. No, you're very clear about what the hell you was about to do and how it's supposed to happen, right? And some people's like, oh, it's just, no. Everybody's going to try to discount where you are, but Spirit's like, this is how you became that lone wolf that made it to the top. Confirmation. This mortgage energy and this Knight of Swords is like you saved yourself. People want to discredit you so bad, but they are not looking at your life, this full picture that was laid out here about how you went through the church. You went through being through everything you've been through by yourself. You went through a transformation, a death, a rebirth, an awakening. You went through hardships. You went within and judged yourself. And when your luck changed, it was because God, the God within you, decided it was time. The God in you decided, right? And so I want to pull some more cards. What are we going to do? Let's pull some angel numbers. So you can know if you have not felt like you've made it to the top of this mountain yet, then we're going to pull from the time oracle and the angel numbers. Okay? Let's look at a time frame, and then we're going to look at some angel numbers. Let me put that one there. Y'all, these mosquito bites is vicious. I like these. Okay. Got all my stuff up here. I'm going to set these on the laptop. So let's pull from our time oracle deck, y'all. The incense almost burned down. So that puts us 27 minutes. It must have been burnt. No, it only started burning over here. These don't last an hour like the other ones used to. The ones I buy at Walmart. These are the ones I order off TikTok shop. And it look like they only last 30 minutes. They don't smell as good. They just different colors. It's going to take a while. So if you're at the beginning or in the middle of this process where you know you meant for more, you know it's time for you to leave the church, you know it's time, it might take you a while if you're not quite ready. But you know this is you. And then it's saying on a holiday. What we got coming up? Christmas. 4 months. Spirit is saying January. So it could be New Year's. So a lot of churches do stuff for Christmas and New Year's. They do like next year. So January next year on a holiday. So you're giving New Year's. It's giving the New Year. Yep. So it's going to take a while. So like 5 months between like Christmas and New Year's, I feel like something significant going to happen for somebody that's currently like giving they all to church. It's so many people that come to me like, I left the church. I feel bad because I was raised like this, but I feel like the pastor keeps saying stuff that ain't right. I think more and more deceptive practices are being shown from the pulpit, and people can't ignore it no more. He said some shit that wasn't right. I've sat in a mega church. He got 5 locations in Texas, in Dallas, Texas, and he kept saying shit that wasn't right. He kept saying evil shit. And I'm sitting there like, this motherfucker, anybody hear this besides me? Does anybody hear him besides me? And I was like, this is fucking weird. But then they try to keep you at the church with fun activities. Oh, we're having a holiday festival event. You can eat and drink and pumpkin picking and hay rides and a this and a that. Magnificent Interesting, let's get it. And a lot of people in the church are going to need guidance. They're coming out. And so a lot of us came through the church before we had our awakening so we can be there to catch the sheep. We went through it. The ones who came back this lifetime, We went through the church so that we can relate to you, so we can have some connecting experience, right? 0550 for this angel number. This one is the eye candy. Intuition, creativity, aesthetics, expression, networking, harmony, potential romance. Take a break to enjoy fresh air or gather with friends for a delightful time. Appreciate natural beauty around you, waiting to be discovered. You may soon start an exciting new project or enjoy a charming date. Use your charisma to connect with others and create meaningful interactions wherever you go. So Spirit is saying, despite what's going on, pick yourself the fuck up and keep living. Okay? Shit gonna be happening all your life. So if you feel really stressed the fuck out, if you really feel stressed the fuck out about this journey, this is like, you gotta leave the church. Somebody know it. I ain't telling you you got to. I'm telling you what you feel. You feel like you gotta leave the church. You can't deny what they said. You can't deny that that didn't sit right with you. You can't deny you ain't had this feeling for a long time, but you ain't want to be shamed. I know what it's like to feel like, I'm afraid to tell people I don't believe in Jesus. That's an occult, baby. You sitting there drinking blood and eating flesh. That's some vampiric practices, right? Those are demonic practices. God told me to be vegan. I don't know about this shit. He's telling me to eat flesh and drink from who? So, and put another man as a deity that walked the earth in the place where God go? Well, they're the same. That sound like a fucking occult. They're going to tell you this is the same as God. Drink the Kool-Aid, drink the blood, eat the flesh. This person who was on earth is the same as God. You should put them in the spot where God goes. And people trying to act like Jehovah's Witness crazy and all that stuff. They all got their own thing. Ain't one no better than the other. Everybody can show up at your door and be nice. Everybody can invite you to their church and be nice. But after a while, baby, they gon' you've been here long enough. We finna let you have it, the real. You better do what the fuck we said, or you going to hell. We gonna make life hard for you. It's like the real shit come out later, sooner or later, right? You be like, what the fuck? Trust me, 21 Savage. 21. I like when you say that. Energy levels. So this is what I'm about to read. Energy levels. Prosperity, harmony, journey, patience, discipline, focus, trust, relationships. The day you've been waiting for is on its way. Maintain your discipline as you move closer to your ultimate goal. That mortgage, like having a new beginning, getting a house, getting some land, finally separating yourself from the world and leveling up. Excuse me. There is no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to stay focused. Your efforts will pay off. Remember, it's a climb, not an elevator ride. Don't this line right the hell up with the message? Energy levels is different levels. The journey, discipline, focus, trust. Your relationships are going to get you there. And this card here says, get out around people. You're going to find your tribe. We're going to read this last angel number. Ooh, 1122 is behind this one. So this one is quadruple zeros, a great reset. A great reset. So limitless potential, transformation, serenity, trust, achievement, release, potential, success, triumph. This is a powerful reminder that anything is possible. If you can dream it, you can have the ability to make it reality. What someone else has can also be yours. I said, only look at people from, wow, I see what's possible. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get one for myself. Now, I'm going to take what they got. That's possible. I'm going to do that. Stay calm and trust what is meant for you will come your way. They ain't say go rob, steal, kill, take from nobody else. Stay calm and trust what's meant for you will come your way. Release any tension and embrace relaxation. Knowing your potential is boundless. Knowing your potential is boundless. I said people will hate you because you were too confident, you too cocky. They be like, why you believe in yourself? Why the fuck you don't? Who's supposed to believe in me? Other people? I gotta wait for that. What if I never hear it or see it or it never happens? You will know your haters the moment they open their mouth, boo. You ain't never got to wonder. They gonna let you know who they are. They gonna start arguments with you. They gonna accuse you of stuff. You gonna think you getting on the phone for a simple conversation. They gonna start accusing you out of nowhere. Accusing you out of nowhere. No room for explanation. You did it, and that's all. You did. It was you. It was you. And I was like, I have proof. You told somebody else too. And I have no reason to go talk to so and so about your business. I even forgot you told me that until you just brought this up 20 years later. People will make you their problem if they can't stand your energy. Anything you said or did is a problem. So I urge you, brethren. It's a quote from a pimp named Slickback. No, I'm joking. Y'all, I ain't even on that rah-rah stuff right now. Let me just read this card. 1122, great shifts, transformation, spiritual awakening, manifestation, unity, unity, alignment, fulfillment, expansion. Fulfillment and alignment. What is my methodology teach? Align to sovereignty. Ladies, if you're looking to change your life and start operating, call your power back and eat from your own hand, you're trying to get out of corporate like I did, I'm your coach. Okay. And I have a community waiting for you. All right. Email me for more information. First, acknowledge the positive changes unfolding as a result of your hard work. Then open your mind to new possibilities and allow yourself to explore new avenues. Excuse me. Y'all having spiritual ascension symptoms too, like I'm yawning. Many positive shifts are on the horizon. The world around you is aligning with your intentions, supporting your growth and ideas. The world around you is aligning with your intentions. You're shaping your own world with your thoughts. Supporting your growth and dreams. It's meant to support you. Everything's meant to work out for your good. So what the hell are you thinking? Let that sink in. The gut feeling. I feel like we finna have 5 of these. 0440. And we had 0550. This is sequence. You're going somewhere with this. 1122 and 2121. That's both 1122. Look at that. These double zeros, these resets, 1s and 2s. 0, 1, 2, 4, and 5. The gut feeling. Intuition, integrity, relationships, value, insight, perception, love, commitment. Trust your intuition. It's more than just a feeling. Be genuine with others and prioritize meaningful relationships. It's all about these relationships, y'all. I'm a certified relationship coach. I knew I had something to do with that energy this lifetime. My work, my purpose revolves around it. Remember to bring value to every interaction. Treat others with respect, as your actions will return to you in kind. Be mindful of boundaries, as too many voices can cloud your journey. Too many voices, boundaries. Didn't I just say you up there by yourself? The lone wolf has made it to the top. Spirit is like, this is not everybody. This is not a social, this is not a panel about your life and your choices. Everybody didn't make it up here with you. They didn't climb this climb with you. They don't have a say over what it looks like now. You know what I'm saying? Quit involving all these people in your decision making. They don't know what the hell they doing with their own fucking life. And you got them all up in your business, making them feel important, and they shit fucked up. That bitch couldn't tell me nothing. She couldn't tell me how to paint my damn toenails. I don't care if she went to cosmetology school. If I don't like how your energy, I don't like the way your energy set up, you can't tell me shit. Okay? You cannot. Babe, keep it over there. You probably gonna tell me something. You might be a professional in this area and not like me, and you're gonna tell me something to hurt myself. So quit trusting people who, well, they don't like you either. So what's she gonna tell you? Is it really gonna help you? I decided to pull from the Love Oracle deck. Confessions of a Soulmate. These are available in my TikTok shop too, y'all. Coach Shiny on TikTok. All the cards I use for the most part today. These 3 Oracle decks and this Torn Earth Woman tarot deck is available on my TikTok shop, right? And the tarot deck was only like $3. These were very inexpensive decks. Nothing was over like $10. So, Confessions of a Soulmate, Message of Love. She would kind of look like SZA. Y'all see the little flowers, the little daisies. White and yellow could be significant, and wavy hair. Message of love. I'm thinking of you, my love. Even if you believe I am not, I miss you every day, both day and night. Because at some point we knew 4 of Wands came out, 10 of Cups came out, the 2 of Cups came out. You're meant to have love. You are meant to have love this lifetime. And Spirit is like, you kept missing it because you wasn't ever ready for it. Your mindset was not ready for it. God said, you got to come to me to get this kind of love. You got to come to me for your soulmate. You can't have no other guys before me. And so that's why so many single women in the church now, and they don't know it. Jesus, my husband, you just spiritually sent out a notice, block my soulmate. Message of love. I am thinking of you, my love, even if you believe that I am not. I miss you every day, both day and night. I wonder what you have been doing, and now your days go by without me. Sometimes I wonder, do you even think of me? Somebody really in their damn feelings. I feel the urge to reach out to you, my love, and I promise I will. I feel tired. I'm reading all slow and shit. Y'all know I wouldn't speak up for a long time. I feel the urge to reach out to you, my love, and I promise I will. Well, nigga, hurry the hell up and call. What you think this is? People got shit to do. If you're a critical part of somebody's life, don't be holding shit up. Get your shit together and give them a phone call. Because we be sitting around here wondering, shit ever gonna work out? Well, damn, nigga, you show late. But they chariot out here. They chariot out here. You meant to be in this relationship. Somebody on their way to you. That's Cancer energy. That's relationships. This is divine balance with the black and the white horse. Right? Represent the spirit and earth realms, the masculine and the feminine. Yin and yang, yang and yin. Unspoken, because this motherfucker ain't called yet. There is so much I want to say to you, but I find it difficult to put my feelings into words. Just know that you are very important to me. The depth of my love for you is beyond words. That's what your mouth say. This is giving the Notebook. It's like, nigga, just pick up, send a fucking text message. There is so much unspoken between us, which I will soon reveal to you. They ain't lying. 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 Somebody ain't said shit. They just sit around. I don't know. I guess you will never fucking know then. Because if it's unspoken, I ain't got the message yet. Speak the fuck up. Speak up. This is why they haven't. This will be the final one. Well, I saw signs after that. We're going to do it. Insecure. Why you gotta be insecure? Jasmine Sullivan. That's a song. Go listen to it. You treat me better than I have ever been treated, and I know that you can give me everything I truly want. But I am still struggling with my fears. So when you see struggle come out, y'all know what it's about. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. It is my own insecurity holding me back. Come on now, make it plain. Somebody feel like, oh, they done put you on a fucking pedestal. As they should. Signs. We ain't gonna even read that last one because that ain't got nothing to do with this reading. Signs. I have been seeing so many signs and synchronicities that remind me of you. They have made me feel certain that you are the one for me and that we share a brighter future. I just need to figure out how to follow them. I am gaining the strength and courage to do so. They've been seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities that remind them of you. So it's like spirit already put in a spirit that they all the signs they needed to see before they get to you. That so they know it's you, but they don't feel like it's them. You're good enough, but they don't feel good enough. They are sure about you. Spirit said, I made sure this motherfucker know. I know how you are, Shanitra. This motherfucker better come over here with his shit in order, or you gonna be like, what the fuck do you want? Who sent you? The devil? I've had enough of that. Get out my face. That's how I be. Some of y'all might be like that. So I know I be like that. Unapologetically. I got some lotion on my card. Okay. So they got signs. They're certain. They need to figure out how to follow them. So their insecurities got them in their head. They're not sure how this is supposed to play out. They're not trusting divine timing and listening for the next step. They're just all in their head, like, I don't know how this works, and spazzing out. Spazzing out is showing up as insecurities leading to unspoken things said. But the signs, they're sure of you. But the message will come. The message will come. Gaining strength and courage to do so because they were insecure before. So that's your love life, Booski. Somebody's scared, but don't be scared for this long and come and fuck up. You better do right when you get over here. People be saying you're intimidating. I don't know what they mean by that. I'm nice. I'm nice. I'm so nice. My cards fail. Spirit's like, quit fucking lying. You're not nice. I am. I'm nice to other nice people. I be nice. I'm be showing my little baby shark teeth. Look at that. I'm nice. I eat vegetables. These are herbivore teeth. You're like, I'm nice. Why he scared? That's how y'all be. I'm nice. Why they won't just say something to me? You like, come on now. Who nice? It's really like, I know you fucking lying. Okay, we delusional today. Let's do a different reading. Where's the delusional card? You might be delusional, but you ain't that fucking nice. It's like some of y'all really don't know that we're gonna get us some charms, y'all. If y'all want to donate to the channel so we can get some charms up in this B, put what you donating it for in the little description. When you click in the description down on my digital business card, all my payment links. I want some charms for this channel. I want to be able to dig into charms. I really like pulling charms. If y'all want that, y'all need to send money. That's how I work around here. Buy something for the channel. So, Drunken Love was out in the King of Swords. Y'all, let's do a little mini spread real quick. The Tower in reverse. So you done with that hard shit. I'm like, if it's hard, we leave it over there. I don't want this shit no more. Give it to somebody else who deserve it. I went through enough hard shit. So Drunken Love is clarified by the Tower in reverse. The King of Pentacles. Booski got some money. He's a giver. It ain't a wealthy man. It's a generous man. A generous man will give you his time. Ladies. Ooh. All right. Fellas, take this however it resonates. A generous woman will love on you at a different level. She will nurture your dreams. Okay? She will feed you. But you better buy them fucking groceries. The Devil in reverse. Break every chain. Break every chain. So that is very much so, along with that Tower. This is not going to be one of those karmic things where like they try to have you going through a bunch of shit and jumping through hoops and holding the money over your head type shit. Like Capricorns can be like that. On a toxic end, when it comes to money, Capricorns think they better than people and they can buy anybody with their little gifts and shit. Trust me, I know them. A lot of them. They be finding me. I was like, who the fuck sent y'all? After a while, every fucking body a Capricorn. I know I'm a fucking Capricorn business, but bitch, who sent y'all? They just showed up in fucking droves from like 20, the early 2000s for like a 20-year cycle. It was the cycle of the Capricorn. I was like, get the fuck away from me. I'm a Taurus moon. I don't want this shit. They was the toxic ones, y'all. I like a nice heel Capricorn. I have several girlfriends that are nice Capricorn ladies. They're nice. They've done their healing work. They're awesome. But then all the karmic motherfuckers came to me too. I was like, it's too many of y'all. Everybody getting blocked. This is too much for my soul. My little spirit can't take all of y'all at once. I feel like I'm getting jumped. Yeah, it's too many toxic people around me. And so it's like, you have the power to go for it and create the life you want. Go create the life you want. I'm giving you some money. You ain't got no more karmic attachments, and you ain't got no more bullshit to go through in this lifetime. You're done with the hard part and the toxic people. Here's some money. Go forth and create. So we got these two in reverse. So drunk and go forth and be happy. The devil, the devil, and the tower are in reverse. You done? I know you're a little shell shocked. But here's some money. Go create the life you want now. A generous offer is coming in. This drunk in love is giving. Life's about to get good, y'all. Life is about to get good. You don't have to be that. You're not going to be that single person with money that's trying to figure it out by yourself all the time. People need to get their stuff together, because Spirit is showing me for a lot of people, you're going to have two options. So the person who put you on a shelf for later, baby, they're going to come back. You're going to be fucking gone. It's going to be dust on that shelf. You know, a lot of men told me, you the type of girl I have to save for later. Nigga, I ain't going to want your little worn out noodle later on after you done used it on everybody. Get the fuck away from me. Probably had a few more kids and lost your money with it too. I don't want your ass later. Who says I'm gonna wait for you? You ain't worth waiting for. I like the audacity. You know how many men said that to me in Dallas? Somebody done told them niggas wrong. I was like, do you know I'm Shanitra? I got a corporate salary, a 6-figure 401k, and a BMW, and an apartment at Addison. Boy, fuck you. That's why Spirit's like, yeah, you are kind of mean, Shanitra. He had it coming. You ain't struggling no more, boo. Tell that nigga you ain't. Who the fuck waiting on you? So you had to check. There's a lot of African men down there too, to put some context to this story. Context. You the type of woman, I have to say for later. Nigga, I ain't gonna be here. Just like the chariot, bitch. I'm gonna be gone in the wind. Gone in the wind. So that's significant for somebody. Somebody say, I'm the queen of pentacles out this bitch. When somebody tell you, oh, you so sweet, even guys get this from women. She ain't no fucking good. You don't want her ass later neither. When I'm ready for something right now, women will lie. This is what they tell men. Put you on some game. They be like, well, I'm not ready for nothing right now. I just got out of something, but I want to be friends. Like, she wants to keep you around. Red flag, but she don't want no relationship. She's a hoe. And I'm telling it, don't take that hoe back, because I'm spilling it. Once upon a time, she was a hoe. So, like, girl, fuck you. I'll be to marry somebody else and make her life great by the time you get your shit together and make it plain. By the time you close out all them little karmic ass cycles, get your world together and finish doing shit your way, I'm going to be gone. You going to read about my wedding in a local newspaper, honey. It was so a match. It was like a match made in heaven. Okay. We gonna be you gonna see the reception, like they had their reception there. That's nice. Yes, you are. This is given she ran into your fiance at her bachelorette party and found out like girls dancing on the dance floor. You finna marry who? Bitch got salty real quick. And probably say some shit like, I know him. I used to date him. Can you believe you're marrying a guy I used to date? On some salty shit. Yep. Can you believe you let him get away and he was ready to get married and give you the world? Girl, you crazy. I'm glad you fumbled that one. Bitch, I gotta come back for you. Because these are the people in your neighborhood. In the neighborhood. In the neighborhood. Them hoes, trust me. They be ready. Well, you're not. Well, I'm glad. I guess whoever you left him for is way better. What's your husband's name? Yeah, your ass. Yeah, traveling the world and living life. I'm so glad I made that decision. Magical life, my magical life. And they still not closing out them cycles. Just stand there looking stupid, trying to throw shade and be like, oh, can you believe you're marrying a guy I used to date? Can you believe you let him get away? Now I'm finna have a great life that you could have had. And you said you're single. You don't have a ring on. What happened? Bitch, I'm a Scorpio, queen of petty. Don't try me. You will get your fucking feelings hurt. Just like old girl. Switch that phone line over. She called. Ring. Think you finna get him? No, you know you got me, bitch. Well, he bought me this little $20 Bath and Body Works basket for Valentine's Day. That's how he used to give me his whole paycheck. He got deposited in our joint account. I let him keep $20. I let him keep $20. The bitch just live it. I knew something. He would take care of his daughter. No, we was always shopping first. I know you ain't finna tell that fucking lie. I was at the store with him every time she got something, picking it out. So I'm pulling that shit, shoes, clothes, every fucking thing. Because I didn't like the way you dressed her. Like she's a little, like you trying to make her a little JonBenet Ramsey or something. Should no child dress like that. She's 5. When you a hoe, you gonna dress your daughter like a hoe. She don't know no better. I'm talking about the child, because the mama knew better. So yeah, I'm telling you, people gonna try to be you, but they can't. That's clone in reverse. Ruth and Job in reverse. Spirit is like, it's time. Single. Spirit is like, it is time. By autumn, darlings, you will have a much better life than what you had. I did plan on staying here about an hour, and look at where we at, about an hour. Unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm a passion with no breaks. Unstoppable. So Ruth and Job came out again. Rise and pray. You finna be exalted to a whole new level. So if you've been through the hard part already, you about to have it happen to you by January. But you already know when you see this reading, you're gonna be coming, say this reading. You finna go through the fire. You ain't coming to church no more. What the hell is wrong with you? They like, Pastor looking for you. He can keep looking. You probably go to the church pastor, don't even know if you fucking exist. You finna fight with a few demons, internal things, but you finna be happy at the end of it. You finna be happy. You finna be a direct connect to the sun. Just like you got direct access to the sun, you didn't have to go through nothing to nobody. You got that same connection with God inside of you, meditating. Y'all, we're gonna let that be the reading. I ain't anti nothing except for hate, but I am very much so pro sovereignty and bring back the Ankh. The cross was to knock off the divine feminine and destabilize our balance with the spiritual realm and have you walking around here wearing a symbol that is directly against you. Okay? No crosses. I'm starting a movement in this bitch. So yeah, education is powerful, guys. Education. The Hierophant. I can't make this shit up. Knowledge is power. The unstoppable. The Hierophant energy. Knowledge is power. They will have you walking around wearing something that is anti you, promoting it. Jesus peace. My Jesus, baby, that ain't for us. That is against us. Why is the cross, the Christian cross, the second cross, the original cross? If you look up crosses or look up an Ankh, it's the original cross. Why did they replace it with why did they replace the womb with a phallus? Male on male, earth on earth, flesh on flesh. Instead of masculine, feminine, masculine, it's masculine, masculine, earth, earth. And the other one was spirit, earth. It doesn't make sense unless the enemy is the author of confusion. Okay, y'all? Go do your research. Everything I say, don't fucking argue with me. You just gonna get blocked, and I'm not gonna care. Go do research, confirmation bird. Go do research on everything I tell you. Extensive. Go down a rabbit hole on TikTok. Go look it up in Wikipedia. Everybody. Go find your ancient textbooks. That's correct. The Ankh was the original. Who came up with this cross that took the womb and the spirit realm and the feminine off? Who came up with it? The Christian Crusaders. They knocking people head off. They some head busters. We some head busters. Okay, y'all. I love y'all. Be great on purpose for readings. info.highpriestess1111@gmail.com. That's everything's in the description to donate to the channel, book a reading, queries, whatever. If you're in the ATL, you want me to come pull up at a group type situation, we can discuss my rates for that. If you want a reader on site for your shindig, I'm willing to do that for certain people. Every energy ain't good energy. Not money ain't good money. So if I tell you no, it's for a reason. All right. I love y'all. Be great on purpose.